everyone, and welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. So, of course, before we get started, I want to invite you to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new subscribers and new followers, welcome. To my tribe and family at large, listen, welcome back. Thank you for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time. And listen, if you like the content that I am bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know? By simply hitting that like button, it gives our tribe and our family right here on the T the greatest opportunity to grow. So, of course, I want to mention to you, I am a certified professional life coach. So if you are in need of life coaching services, please email me at theteaonnpd@gmail.com. That is theteaonnpd@gmail.com. Also, I want to invite each and every one of you to our Thursday night lives, y'all. Yes, we are live here on the T every Thursday night. That is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would love for you to join us on Thursday night. Some amazing energy and dialogue. And listen, we have a great time. And so, also, I want to make sure that I mention our community tab. Please make sure you check out the community tab, and also know that we have some great inspirational information there. Also, my fee schedule for life coaching is there, and the cruise information is also there. Last but certainly not least, we have merch on sale here at the T. Y'all get your T on NPD merchandise right here on the channel, brought to you by Teespring. Yes. So let's get into this video, y'all. Let's talk about this thing. Yes, let's talk about it. When the narcissist gets it wrong. Now, the narcissist doesn't always get it right, y'all. They don't always pick the right supply. Matter of fact, if you're looking at this video, you're probably looking at this video because the narcissist got it wrong with you. Yeah. See, the narcissists, they take time to sit and study you, but they don't know everything about you. Now, the narcissist, we all hear about the narcissist with the new supply and the back burner supply, and they look so happy. And that's why I wanted to do this video, okay? Because a lot of times we think that the narcissist, or you all think that the narcissist has moved on to bigger, better, greater things. A lot of times we see that that's the absolute opposite. You know, it's the absolute opposite. But when we are really looking at this thing, and I wanted to bring this video because I wanted to actually tell y'all they don't always get it right. So think back on the relationship, okay? And this video here is going to pertain to those of you that discarded first, or let me go ahead and put it out there, the ones of you, which is probably going to be 99% of y'all, that started to give some pushback and started to ask some questions, and you just wasn't taking it how the narcissist was giving it to you. So what do I mean when they don't always get it right? Well, you know, they study the supply. They, you know, before they want to, you know, move in with all of their lies and deception and everything else that they got going on. Okay. So they're looking for the weak points. They're looking for chinks in the armor. Okay. This is what they're looking for, because these are the very things that they're going to hold over your head. Now, they look for your emotional vulnerabilities, you know, anything that they can attack you with physically, you know, if there's something physically going on with you, you know, anything that they can actually use against you. They're looking for that. Well, we all know that none of us are perfect. Not one person is perfect. We all got our things. We all have our own things that we need to change. We would love to change about ourselves. But baby, let me tell you something. The narcissist does not always get it right. So when you think about this relationship, and you begin to think back on the times, those, especially those of you that did the discarding, or those of you that really gave a hard pushback and y'all made the narcissist actually discard you. See, it's not just, see, we think that, oh, well, the narcissist just discard you because they just got bored and went on to another supply. That's not always the reason why. That's not always the reason why. It's a combination of things that make them discard. But in that combination of things is you actually waking up and starting to ask questions, or you're starting to second guess things that they're telling you, right? But here's the thing, going through the relationship, you taking it. Okay, you know everything that the narcissists tell you, you taking it for the gospel. It's the truth. You know, their family, they're nothing but birds themselves. They're co-signing on all the lies and the drama and everything else that the narcissist is bringing. Okay, so you getting along, you know, you going through this devalue stage. You don't even know that you hit the devalue. Some of you don't even understand that you have transitioned right over from the love bomb, bam, in the middle of devalue. You don't get it. You still thinking, okay, well, maybe we just having little regular couple things going on. You know, this is what couples go through. This is the ups and downs of a relationship. No, baby, you are in a relationship with a whole bird, okay? And a whole clown and a fool mixed together with piano keys teeth. I'm telling you, these birds get on my nerves, okay? So you thinking about the whole entire relationship, and you get right down in the middle of that devalue stage. And boy, let me tell you, the tides turn. And when the narcissist got it wrong, this is where they see that they actually got it wrong. Because when you sitting there in the middle of that devalue stage and you start to sit back and like, wait, hold on, wait, what? Hold on, what you say? And you looking over here at this new supply that's been introduced as a friend of the family, or somebody that are part of the family down the road, which is nothing but somebody that they tinkering around with behind your back. And you looking over there at that, and it's looking like a mountain animal hill. I'm talking about an overstuffed, whatever you want to call it. That means a mountain animal hill. Extra everything. And even on when I say extra everything, I'm talking about drama, sensationalness, all of that. Okay, everything that embodies drama and being just extra sensational, that back burner or new supply and that narcissist together is creating it. And you sitting there and you watching it. And you are trying to understand what is actually going on with this family, because you know something is not right. You know that something, because your intuition about this time is telling you that something here is just off. Okay? It's off. Yeah, it's been off. Since day one, it's been off. And if you really be honest with yourself, during the love bomb stage is when your antennas went up a couple times during the love bomb stage. You knew something was wrong during that time, but you didn't quite want to give in to what your intuition was telling you, because you were thinking, oh, well, maybe I'm just still feeling remnants from the past relationship. No, baby. No, that is the Holy Spirit talking to you, telling you to get away. And look, red flag. Okay, let's move on. So in the middle of this devaluation stage, this is where the narcissists realize that you are no joke. Okay? Because a lot of you, when you got in the middle of that devaluation stage, you really started to look around and take inventory of what was actually around you. Baby, let me tell you something. And when they hit that devaluation stage with you, you jumped up in the middle of that thing and you said, oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. You got me twisted and bent over several barrels. See, this is what actually went on ahead and perpetuated that discard stage. It had to come, because now, even if you were putting up with it, at this point, you're looking around like, oh, no. You got the wrong one, boo. I was enjoying the nice attention and everything else that you gave me. And this was applied to, all of you people out there that really pay attention. You critical thinkers. And you sat there and you're like, you got me twisted and bent over several barrels. If you think I'm finna sit up here and be in a relationship with you, me, he, and she, you got the game messed all the way up. And I'm talking about a Super Bowl game you got messed up. If you think I'm finna sit here in the middle of that, baby, you snatched that power grid and the rug right underneath them. And see, they never saw it coming. Because see, you laid it down the entire time that you were with the narcissist. I mean, you talking about cooking the food. I'm talking about taking care of the kids. I'm talking about taking care of that bird family that they had going on. Excuse me. I'm talking about everything that this bird needed. You were right there in the middle of it. And then you gonna bring you gonna bring that over here and mix it up in our relationship. Because let me tell you something. You are never gonna be in a relationship with a narcissist alone. Okay? Never. They have to have a constant supply source. So you are never going to be enough. And at that devaluation stage, baby, you realized what was happening and you started giving it to that bird. I'm talking about snatch that rug from underneath there. That power grid got snatched, honey, generators and the whole nine. You was telling the family where to go and how to get there and handing their behinds to them too. How? No contact. When they come around, you don't have nothing to say. Because you realize it, and you realized at that point that this was not natural. This was not normal what was happening. And then go on a little bit further. And so the narcissist is digging deeper. Now, at this point, they are actually insulting you mentally. They are playing games with your mind where they've been doing that. And then they have gone to the verbal insults. And then they've gone to, and some of them have had physically attacked you. And you pull back on them reins and you say, No. And baby, when you start laying it down to that narcissist and you start applying pressure with that no contact, some of y'all put them straight up out of the house, honey, and ain't looked back. When they get it wrong, I'm telling you, they get it wrong and they never recover from that. Because the narcissistic injuries that you delivered at the time of that discard, whether they did it or whether you did it, the injuries that came out of that, they know for sure that they got it wrong. And I'm telling you, the reason that these narcissists never recover from narcissistic injuries is the simple fact that they cannot forgive you, and for that reason they'll never forgive what you say. And because they can't forgive you, they are never going to recover from what you did, because baby, you left an imprint hand stamped on their mind. Yes. So you looking over here to see if they have some type of if they're having fun and they're happy with this new supply. How when you have damaged them the way that they did? That's all a show. The narcissist doesn't always get it right. And they are carrying this injury, this insult and blow to their ego to the next situation. They never get over narcissistic injuries. They only move on to other supply. So if that's the case, and you know that, when a narcissist get it wrong, like they got it wrong with you, baby, you can look over there at him in that mountain and a molehill looking like the Michelin man with a wig on, honey. I told you, looking like a chihuahua with long legs, okay? And barking, looking like a duck and a frog. And you wonder if they're happy. The narcissists don't always get it right. And because of that, there's no way that they're going to be happy. Genuinely happy with what they have on. I don't care how they look. The narcissist does not always get it right. And baby, when they get it wrong, it is wrong. And listen, when you stood up and you said to that narcissist with your actions, because I told you, this is what you do. You become an action figure to the narcissist. It's no more words. It's all about action. And that's what you did at that discard. It was all about the actions, baby. You were sitting up telling the narcissist with your actions, watch my smoke. Ha! You think you got this? I'm going to show you what you got, boo. But it's not what you think, sweetie pie. Yes. Oh, yes. You listen, you handed that narcissist, that bird family, and that back burner new supply, whatever else that, honey, you listen, they got their behinds handed to them on a silver platter, baby. You served up that discard like it was nobody's business because the narcissist got it wrong. Yes, they did. They don't always get it right. And thank goodness, thank God that they did. Because you stood up and you said, greater is he that is within me than he who is in the world. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Hallelujah. And every tongue that rises up against me shall be condemned. You said that in the middle of your storm with that narcissist, and the Almighty Creator delivered you. That discard was the greatest blessing you could have ever come across. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So you want to know if the narcissist always gets it right? No, they don't. And this is listen, this is when they actually know that they didn't get it right. If you don't believe me, check out some of these self-proclaimed narcissists on YouTube that talk about what happens when they know that they picked the wrong one. That they know when that devalue stage hits, when they start with that devalue stage and that supply that they thought they had under their thumb, that supply start giving them the business. Because that's what you did. You gave them the business, them and that bird family. You played no games. You played no games, darling. Yeah. So that's how we know that you're cold, that you're bad, you're the bomb.com, because you can lay it out in such a way, and I'm talking about with genuineness and authenticity, but then at the same time turn around when you realize that you are being abused and you snatching power grids and snatching the rug from underneath somebody. How you gonna tell me somebody like that ain't cold? Oh, you a bad motor scooter, baby. Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. So when you going on these social media websites and you looking at this bird and all of these lies that they telling you with these optics and photo ops, you better know to yourself, that injury that I gave you, boo-boo, you'll never get over that. But see, you have the opportunity to move on. You know how to forgive and forget. Forgive, but never forget the experience. We bury the past, but never the experience. Continue shining, beautiful. Continue on your glow up game, kings and queens, because that's just what you were made to be. And that's who you are. And that's why the narcissist had to go, because you can't have peasants residing in your kingdom. That is. Okay, so I wanted to address this topic and I wanted to bring it to you. The narcissist doesn't always get it right, y'all. They don't always get it right. So until the next video, I want you all to know I love you. I want you all, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and hit that like button as well. And I will see you all at the top. Until then, ciao.